Welcome back, everybody, to another Ozonics Gaming Dragonfire Real Raw Authentic Reactions, where we do the realest reactions possible with very limited editing to keep everything real and flowing as naturally as possible. We are back today because, well, we found out earlier today Citizen Soldier released a brand new song. So, you know me. Citizen Soldier releases a song. I am on deck for that. I have a couple friends that wanted me to do it, as well as a request from one of my viewers on the channel, which I appreciate. Never have to request it, but I do appreciate the hell out of it. So, we're going to be reacting to Broken Like Me, brand new Citizen Soldier official lyric video tonight. I am not going to even hold you. Let's just jump right into this and see what Citizen Soldier has for us tonight. See you on the other side. All right, guys, we're about to check out Citizen Soldier, Broken Like Me official lyric video. Currently put out 5 hours ago from recording of this reaction. And it is sitting at a staggering 15,000 views. So, if you're new to the channel, the way we're going to roll this, especially since I know Citizen Soldier will not flag me, is we're going to listen to the song all the way through, unless there is something I really want to pinpoint during. I will not be pausing. I will do a rating and a recap at the end, but if there is something that, really need to hear again, or I want to say and don't want to forget, I will pause, and then if that's the case, we will rewind. Keep us in the groove. Otherwise, we're just going to ride this baby through. Let's do it. Hope you're excited.
Nobody's broken like me.
Ooh, wow. Alright, this is gonna be a banger. Damn, loving that riff.
One of a kind of special kind of sick. The kind of problem nobody can fix. A pile of pieces that aren't meant to fit. Cause I've got a past that I can't forgive. They tell you to stay strong. They tell you to hold. Nobody's broken like me.
We all feel that. That riff.
The times I've shattered, I had no one there. Too hard to love,
Oh.
and that's why no one cares.
Oh my god, those lines.
Damage that's beyond repair. Cause I love myself less the more I compare. Now I just don't buy what you're selling. Don't tell me to hold it together. It always gets better. What if I prove that it ain't true? Say to smile and swallow.
Yeah, Amazon smile.
The more I speak, the more I see. Nobody's broken like me.
That guitar is freaking shredding this track. Oh my god, even better. I love this freaking guitar on this song. Holy crap. My cap is off to the guitarist.
Together, it always gets better. What if I prove that it ain't true? Say to smile and swallow the pain that you bottle. The more I speak, the more I see. Nobody's broken like me.
Okay, born that emotion again.
Nobody's broken like me.
Man, that guitar. It is just shredding me. It is shredding me. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Man, Citizen Soldier just doesn't miss. Let's just call it what it is. They don't miss. Oof. Oof. All right. That was a high energy, meaningful, deep ass song. We're gonna roll out and do a recap and my final thoughts on this. Freaking song. I think you already know what the rating. This could probably get me pretty high. See you on the other side. All right, guys, that was Citizen Soldiers Broken Like Me. Let's do a rating before anything else. Otherwise, I could possibly forget. I'm giving that a solid 9.5. That's me being generous on the low side. I freaking love that song. That song lyrically was phenomenal. The instrumental was freaking insane. It reeked of energy. Its vocals reeked of energy. Despite it being, a deep, deep song, it was full, of energy and passion. Played both through the instruments and the vocals, and lyrically. Definitely a trauma song. This is very, very big on the feelings of trauma, in my opinion. Feeling like you're the kind of problem that nobody can fix, and really nobody can, right? The only person ultimately at the end of the day that can fix you is you, which is not easy. I don't like when people think it's easy. Like, just do this, it'll be fine. Nah. And that line, right? They tell you to stay strong. They tell you to hold it together. Everything's gonna be okay, right? I've even, because what do you say to people, right, that are dealing with trauma, dealing with depression? If you're not a therapist, it's not that easy. And I'm a person that will never push anybody aside with their problems, no matter how little or big they are. But I don't always have things to say. So, the go-to for me is stay strong. You got this. And I stand by that because I do believe that you got this. But, it's that copy and paste type of thing. I think a lot of people do just say that and don't really mean it anyways. But that's neither here or there. So that is the line. But, as he said, if that's the case, right? If that's the case that you're presenting, let's just say I'm the proof, right? I'm not okay, and maybe you've been dealing with this for a long time, right? I could tell you from my perspective, I'm not okay most of the time, and I haven't been, and I've been dealing with this myself for a very long time. So it always gets better, right? So I could say the proof is this. When does it get better? Because I personally have been dealing with my issues for over 20 years. Some days are better than others now, mostly because, not because I'm better, but I more or less have come to terms that I have mental health issues. As I always say, I have mental health issues. Mental health issues don't have me. Corny as hell, but it works, right? But I'm still waiting for that day to where I am better, where things are better, right? So the line, it always gets better. I still believe it does. It is true, but it's not a thing that time heals, right? That old saying, "Time heals all wounds." It doesn't heal all wounds if it's just sitting. Like mine, I bury my stuff. But yeah, time doesn't heal trauma. It just doesn't. So it doesn't always get better. It's really dependent on if you are open and are capable of receiving the help. And for some people, it works. Other people's, it's harder, and other people, it might not. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a person like that. I can only speak from my experiences, both with myself and people that I have ran across and know. So, and it's how you feel, right? Nobody's broken like me, right? The more you talk about your problems and see how people judge you and treat you, you know, you see more of the world, you see more of it, and it really makes you believe, as he said, nobody is quite broken like you. And I don't think anybody is. I don't think there's a more of a truer message than that. I don't like the thing that people do of comparing my problems with this problem. Their problems aren't as bad as this. My problems are much more tougher than their problems. It's all, based on person to person. Their problems are probably as heavy on them as your problems are on you. So I don't like to do that because it really does belittle people's issues, which is pretty crazy when people say that, right? So I do think nobody is broken like a person that is broken because your issues are valid. They're just as valid as somebody that has a billion traumas and you have 5 traumas, 1 trauma. It is just as valid as that. You know, so, yeah, yeah. I definitely dig the track. I thought it was a great lyrically. Yeah, and like I said, I love the instrumental. Definitely gonna be on my playlist for sure. Citizen Soldier, you hearing this? You need to do a collab with Nathan Wagner. I need a song. I need it. I need it from my soul. I just need it. You're gonna do it, or you're gonna give me your numbers, like we agreed. I'm holding it together. No, I am just playing up. It would be an awesome collab, though, in my opinion. But this song was one of my favorite ones I've heard in a while. So yes, definitely on my playlist. I just don't feel at this point, I went through the journey of trying to find a Citizen Soldier song that was bad. I've given up. I've just given up. I don't think it's gonna happen. So I'm done looking for it. You happy? You guys win. I'm no longer gonna look for a bad Citizen Soldier song because I don't think it can be done. Unless somebody space jams Citizen Soldier and steals their talents. If you do, give them to me. I'll make a deal. Yeah? No, but seriously, thank you, everybody, for taking your time. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, even just a little bit. I really do hope that you did. Even if it was just for a moment. I really enjoy always reacting to Citizen Soldier. Without Citizen Soldier, this community on YouTube would not have been built. It is built by our reactions to Citizen Soldier. I don't think anything on this channel does as well as Citizen Soldier. So not only am I thankful to all the viewers, subscribers, people that just watch, I'm very thankful to Citizen Soldier. Not just for myself, but for touching a lot of you that have listened to them, and maybe they have saved you in many different ways, brought you back, gave you somebody to relate to, not feel so alone. I do think they're not thanked enough. They're not acknowledged enough. So this is me. Might not be big, but it comes from here. So I appreciate the hell out of you guys. So keep doing your thing. Never give that up. I appreciate you. And for all you viewers out there, I'm not going to tell you to hold it together, but I will tell you, you got this. No matter what you're going through, you are not alone in it. There are people that can relate to it and are there for you and may never completely understand it, but they don't have to. They just need to be there for you, right? And you do have people there, myself included. Comment down below. You are not alone. Come over to the streaming platforms, Twitch and Kick. You are not alone. It's always a safe place. Whether you chat or you don't chat, it is all good. You're never alone. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you guys on the next reaction. Peace.